Hello! Welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reviewing WWE Raw 14th of October 2019, or the draft edition of Monday Night Raw. We start with Becky Lynch making her way to the ring. She said she's the first draft pick overall and the first one for Raw. She was expecting to kick Sasha Banks all over Colorado, but she couldn't make it due to the last beating she gave her. She's going to rip somebody's arm off. Charlotte makes her way. She just wants friends. Apparently Charlotte's trying to be nice and then just forearms Becky, and they start having a big brawl, and the officials come down to separate both women. We then start the match. Becky won with a roll-up. The match was alright actually, 2.75 out of 5. I mean, I don't want to keep seeing these women constantly going at it, but it was an alright match, to be fair. We then go to Universal Champion Seth Rollins being interviewed by Charlie Caruso. He's just asked about The Fiend and everything that went on at Hell in the Cell. He said he doesn't know what it would take to take care of The Fiend. The Fiend pulled him to Hell on Friday night, but he escaped. He said he might be looking at all this all wrong. He's been trying to go forward, but The Fiend has been picking his spots. He is going Fiend hunting. He will find The Fiend and he will end it and burn it down. It has been announced after the end of the show that Seth Rollins will be facing The Fiend in a Falls Count Anywhere match at Crown Jewel. So what that means for Team Flair? Team Hogan, that's what he's on. I don't know, because he'll probably get annihilated by The Fiend. But obviously they'll probably replace Seth in that match. Then Jim Kramer gives his thoughts on the draft. Who the hell is that guy? I don't know. No ratings, because I don't know who the guy is. Seth Rollins' interview was alright, 6 out of 10. We then go to Stephanie McMahon. She picks Seth Rollins for Raw, Brock Lesnar for SmackDown, Charlotte for Raw, which means we're not done with Becky and Charlotte, SmackDown for the New Day, Raw for Andrade and Zelina Vega. Not a bad choice of people there. We then have the draft panel, which I'm not really going to talk about. Then Zelina Vega has something to say before Andrade has his match. She wants to get one thing straight. They were not drafted in the same round as Universal Champion or WWE Champion. They were drafted in the same route as Idaho Andrade. Things are about to change. This is a message to the rest of the Raw superstars. Rejoice, because you will all have the privilege to suffer a loss to Andrade. He then goes against Mustafa Ali and a Hamlock DDT for the win. It was actually a pretty good match. I'm going to give it 2.75 out of 5. Overall, pretty good. The right guy got the win. I mean, I would have loved to see Ali win, but Andrade really needs a good win right now. We then go to the second draft pick. Raw selects the Kabuki Warriors. SmackDown selects Daniel Bryan. Raw selects Rusev. SmackDown selects Bayley, obviously, and Aleister Black is selected by Raw. Not a bad selection all around there. We then go to John Coast and Michael Chi talking about the draft. Don't know who they are. No rating. Eric and Ivar, Viking Experience, Viking Raiders, whatever the hell they're called, versus Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler for the Raw Tag Team titles. Viking Experience the 3 count. The Viking Raiders now are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Good win. Match was almost average, 2.5 out of 5. We then have an NHL host panel with Jeremy Rodnick, Connor McDavid, Catherine. Don't know who any of these people are, no rating. Let's continue. Then Eric says 3 days ago Monday Night Raw was where they belonged. Tonight they won the tag titles. Ivar says one thing to win them, but another thing to defend them. They are the first champion to win the IWGP, Ring of Honor, NXT and Raw tag titles. The raid is here. Yes, they name dropped IWGP and Ring of Honor on Raw. Jesus Christ. Good promo, 6 out of 10. Then the next draft are done. Cedric Alexander to Raw. Nakamura with Sami Zayn to SmackDown. Humberto Carrillo to Raw. Mustafa Ali to SmackDown. Raw gets Erick Rowan. Overall, Alright, draft picks there. We then go straight to our next match, Aleister Black versus Eric Young. Yes, Eric Young gets a freaking match for once. And you know what? It's a squash match to Aleister Black. Black with a Dragon Sleeper and Young taps out. The match was nearly nothing. I'm not even going to rate this one because it was just there to make Aleister Black look good, but Eric Young deserves better. Then the next set of draft picks, Buddy Murphy to Raw, Robert Roode, Ziggler to SmackDown, Jinder Mahal to Raw, Carmella to SmackDown, and R-Truth to Raw. I am really annoyed that they have separated Carmella and R-Truth because those two are amazing together. Why did you break up the hottest angle in the company? R-Truth and Carmella made that 24/7 title relevant and so much fun to watch. You basically killed it. We then go to the Street Profits. And no, this isn't going to get the automatic one. They're talking about random shit. The OC join. You have carved out a niche, but Raw belongs to the OC. AJ, welcome to the family. Then OC attacks the Street Profits. And then officials break it up. So it's actually going to get a 4 out of 10 because the OC kicked their ass. I don't like their comedy segments. I really hate the Street Profits. Just let them go in the ring and fight because that is what they are good at. They are amazing athletes, but as comedy people and talking people, they just don't work for me. We then go to our next match, Ricochet vs. Shelton Benjamin. Ricochet did his usual promo saying he'll prove superheroes are real. Nice. Then we had Ricochet in the recall for the 3 count in a really okay match, actually. Again, I'm just going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. It was a good but average match. Nice to see Shelton Benjamin getting featured. Then we see Lana getting a massage. She's asked if that's enough pressure. She said she likes it harder. Let's move on. 4 out of 10. Then Lana continues to get a massage. She likes it deeper. The masseuse leaves. Bobby enters wearing a towel. He reaches under the towel and starts massaging Lana. She said she likes that. She tells Bobby it's such a gentle touch and Rusev was never that good. Bobby said it's so much fun, but maybe not as much fun for Rusev. Lana said that's enough on this side, and she flips over. And Bobby's just kind of like holding the towel so the camera can't see, just like, yeah. Gonna elevate it to a 7.5. Just Bobby's reaction was brilliant. I actually liked it. We then had the contract signing between Tyson Fury and Braun Strowman. Strowman comes out, then Tyson. Joe reminds him there will be no physical, unlike what happened last week. Braun tells Tyson, I know a lot more than you. You come here to steal my spotlight, steal the spotlight of WWE. I'm going to give you the first loss ever. There's nothing you can do about it. You'll get these hands. Braun signed the contract. He says, I've been a fan of you for a while. He was on SmackDown with his family. My kid's been watching you, talking about what you've been doing. He said, I'm not out of my element in any ring. I'll prove to you that you'll be looking up from your back because I will knock you out. They stand up at the same time. Jerry decides to leave. Braun smashes the table with his hand. Tyson holds up a pen, tries to break it, and eventually does. So this is trying to say Braun is strong and Tyson is weak. Just for that spot, it's going to get a 5. He would have got like a 7, but that pen spot was just awful. Of course the guy can snap a freaking pen. I can snap a freaking pen in half. We then have random people talking about the draft. No rating. Raw selects Samoa Joe. SmackDown takes The Miz. Akira Tozawa goes to Raw. Baron Corbin to SmackDown. Raw gets Shelton Benjamin. We then have Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander. Buddy hits Murphy's Law for a 3 count in a very good match. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. It was fairly good. Yeah, Buddy Murphy did need a very good win there, but Cedric needed to win as well, so it's good that Murphy got a win. Then we go to Street Profits. They say they should take care of all 3. They suggest getting a partner. They said they need to keep a mystery for their partner. 2.5 out of 10. It was less cringy, but still. You know what, I'm being way too harsh. They can have a 3.5 for that. Then we go with the Premier League panel. I'm just going to give this a -1 for the fact they kept calling it soccer. It's called football. You are wrong in naming it America. You are American football, and us English and the rest of the world is called football, not soccer. You're the only country in the world to call it wrong. Then we go to round 6. Rey Mysterio to Raw, Chad Gable to SmackDown, Titus O'Neil to Raw, Elias to SmackDown, Liv Morgan to Raw. We then see the panel. For some reason, Samoa Joe is wearing a pink cast. I only noticed this in this segment, so that's why I brought it up now. Why are you wearing a pink cast, Samoa Joe? Why is it pink? Why is it pink? I don't know. He can get a 5 just for having a pink cast on. Then we go to Kairi Sane and Asuka versus Natalya and Lacey Evans in a non-title match. Same misses her elbow. Lacey with a woman's right. Asuka with a roll-up for the 3 count. Winner is Kabuki Warriors. Alright win. Match was meh. 2.25 out of 5. We then go to Firefly Funhouse. Bray said he saw Seth. Yowie wowie, he saw him. People said they're really meaning things about you. But Bray says he thinks you are strong and brave. He said Seth will never forget. Rumble and Rabbit says Seth is coming and looks mad. Bray tells Rumble and he's safe and you can go play. Bray says he'll keep you safe. Seth then attacks Bray from behind, punches. By the way, it doesn't even look like he's punching him because his punches don't look like they're landing anywhere near Bray where he would be. He starts pulling photographs off the wall. Bray then stands up and says, "Why are you doing this to me?" It was really funny for that. Bray sent into the wall. Seth looked around and said, "Burn it down." He then sets the table on fire, pushes it over, and it starts burning all the photographs on the wall. You know it's already going to get a 10 out of 10 just because it's a Firefly Funhouse segment. But yeah, the use of fire was quite good. I'm still semi-interested in this feud. Seth did a very good job here. Bray's looking good. But yeah, that is my Monday Night Raw review. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please smash that like button, share and subscribe, and I shall catch you all later. Bye.